It's time to go inside innovation, brought to you by Allegiant, pioneering safety. Well, Indiana has built a reputation as a global manufacturing mecca. Now, Governor Eric Holcomb says he's seeing an emerging profile in the state in innovation and research and development. The governor is my guest this week on the Business and Beyond podcast. He says even in the face of a pandemic, the state is on pace for a record year in economic development. As an example, Amazon, Apple, and Toyota all announcing investments totaling nearly $2 billion with thousands of potential jobs. The governor says the state is also making big gains in the R&D sector.
One thing about Indiana is, we are a powerhouse when it comes to manufacturing, advanced manufacturing. We are a powerhouse. Our reputation precedes us in terms of distribution. Mm-hmm. We're now increasingly becoming a player on the big stage in terms of the research and development. And so you're seeing us lean more and more into that phase of the whole process. Those are higher wages, but that requires us to then reinvest with the revenue, and that responsibility comes reinvesting more so in job training and skilling up our workforce to be able to compete with others around the world. We're getting very choosy and picky about projects that we go after, and I say that because during the pandemic, through the Indiana Economic Development Corporation, we hit a record number of new job commitments coming to the state because businesses didn't shut down forever. They've got to grow or they will die, even in the face of a pandemic. And so they were making investments, doing the analysis, and they were looking at places, good ecosystems where they could grow. And Indiana was on their radar more times than not. That allowed us to go over 31,000 new job commitments. When you look at where we are this July, compared to last July, we're about 5,000 more jobs right now than we were last July when we broke the record. We're at about $3.89 billion in capital investments. We were in just under $2 billion at this time in July last time. We're 40, 50, almost 50 projects completed than we were at this time than last year. And the wages are higher, too. At this time, we're about $2 higher. So we continue to knock on about $30 an hour average hourly wage. And so that's what we're going to keep leaning into that. So if you see those new job commitments come down, it's only because, well, not only, but one of the central reasons will be because we're going for a higher wage job. We are also now, unlike ever before, because we can, we've positioned ourselves to invest in quality of place. And oftentimes when you're trying to attract talent and millennials and the talent of the future, you've got to have places where people want to live, oftentimes more than where they want to work.